And our last slide today is encouraging involvement with friend raising. So, what is friend raising? If you're in the nonprofit world, you're probably more familiar with this term than maybe in the association world. So let me kind of break this down for you. When I do training with boards, I find that in general, most board members want to help you with corporate sponsorship or help you with introductions. They either just don't know how, they don't know what to say, or they're just a little nervous to do it. All right. Those are things that you can help tear down. And they also sometimes think, oh, I'm going to be responsible for having to find this money, and that's not true either. That's probably going to be your responsibility as the executive director or the business development person, whatever you call yourself, right? So if you're able to ease them into the idea of providing some connections for you, that is really what I would consider internal friend raising. Just being comfortable enough to make a connection via email. And it could be something as simple as, hi, John, you know that I'm on the board of the local education association. Wanted to make a quick introduction to our executive director. Feel free to take it from there. Maybe there's some synergies between the two of you. It could just be that simple. They don't even have to ask about a specific sponsorship or even reference sponsorship. I think when you take that part away, board members start to feel much more comfortable and are much more open to want to be engaged, to want to get involved in helping out with friend raising, right? So that's one way to friend raise. And what I find is once they start this process of providing contact referrals per se to you to kind of work with, they start to get much more comfortable with the idea of sponsorship. I've seen this happen a lot. So that's why I put this on here. Another example of friend raising, if you're in the nonprofit world, is if you're putting together donor events and you're trying to find sponsorship for these donor events. Some board members might be a little uneasy helping you find sponsorship for a donor event, but they'd be more than happy to recommend people who could attend the event as a guest, right? That's friend raising. So I like to use this term a lot. Use the term based on what works for you, because it does have a lot of different connotations based on the type of organization you're involved in. But really, it's all about making connection. And as human beings, that's what we want to do, right? Is we want to connect. And I think that at the end of the day, if your board of directors understands that what your goal is to make connection so you can find the right types of sponsors to bring in the type of program funding that you need, that's going to help them understand, right?